point. This doesn't make any sense. I'm way better than you at this game.
Well, I guess there's a new air hockey king in the house.
Ethan scored the last shot, and although Brayton was fuming, he grudgingly handed over the $20.
Guess what, Brayton?
What?
I modified the air hockey board so I could win, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Ethan just got a new Pokemon game, but luck wasn't on his side.
Ha, I beat you again, Ethan. Whoa, that was fun.
One more game, Brayton, one more game!
Come on, Ethan. I've already beaten you like 5 times.
How about we play for Pokemon?
What do you mean?
The winner gets to take the other person's Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, you're on.
I choose you!
Ethan had Pikachu, and Brayton had Bulbasaur. Even though Ethan's Pikachu was pretty strong, Brayton used a poison attack and ended up winning the game.
Ha, Pikachu is mine now, little boy.
So Ethan grabbed some pepper spray and put it in his Pokeball.
Watch out, Brayton. Things are about to get spicy.
Ethan convinced Brayton to have another battle, and just as they both pressed their buttons, Ethan's Pokeball sprayed pepper spray right in Brayton's eyes.
I win.
How?
Because your Pokeball didn't open, which means I win by default, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
What's wrong with you?
Brayton had this awesome Iron Man hand that he loved so much he barely ever took it off. He wore it to sleep while getting ready in the morning, and even to school.
Which hand should I punch you with?
The weak one?
Perfect. This one is my weak hand.
The only time he took off the Iron Man hand was when he went to the bathroom. Ethan always wanted that hand, so he came up with a sneaky plan. He took out the batteries and put them in the wrong way so the hand wouldn't work. When Brayton went to put it back on, he noticed something was off. He tried all sorts of things to fix it, but never thought to check the batteries. Eventually, he got frustrated and decided to throw it away.
Brayton, why did you throw your beloved hand away?
Because it doesn't work anymore.
Well, if I fix it, can I have it?
I don't care, but good luck because I already tried to fix it.
Ethan took out the batteries and put them back in the right way.
What the?
Aha, fix it, which means it's mine now, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Brayton really wanted an Iron Man mask for Christmas. He wanted it so much that it was all he talked about. He talked about it during breakfast, while his family watched TV, and even when people were in the bathroom.
Hey, yo, Brayton, can you toss me some toilet paper?
Sure, if you can tell me what I want for Christmas.
I don't remember, Brayton. Just give me some toilet paper.
If you can't remember, I'm not giving it to you.
Ethan got really tired of hearing about the toy and decided to come up with a plan. While Brayton was taking a nap, Ethan snuck over to his Christmas list and changed the name of the toy to something else.
Man, Christmas, Brayton.
Here's your gifts, boys. Merry Christmas!
Brayton opened his bag and saw a banana.
Where's my Iron Man mask?
Oh, yeah, I crossed it off your Christmas list, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
No!
Brayton likes to challenge kids at school to knock a pencil off his shoulder so he can start trouble with them. Since he does this a lot, he loves to collect pencils of all types. His brother Ethan enjoys teasing him and came up with the ultimate prank.
Hey, Brayton, do you have a pencil I can borrow?
I got all types of pencils. What kind of pencil do you need?
I need a left-handed pencil.
What? I never heard of a left-handed pencil. There's no such thing.
Yes, it is, Brayton. I guess your pencil collection isn't that great. But don't worry, I'll find somebody else who has it.
Brayton searched the entire house for a left-handed pencil, creating a mess in every room.
Brayton, what do you do to my garage? I'm looking for a left-handed pencil. What? A pencil is a pencil. You just put it in your left hand. Oh, you're grounded for messing up my garage and for being so stupid.
Brayton, you're stupid, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Brayton had a special Buzz Lightyear toy that he thought would be worth millions of dollars one day. One Saturday, he and Ethan were home alone, and there wasn't any food in the house. Ethan wanted to order some Chinese food, but didn't have any money. He thought about selling something to get cash, but he didn't own anything valuable. So while Brayton was taking a nap, Ethan snuck into his room, grabbed the Buzz Lightyear toy, and sold it. When Brayton finally woke up, he got a notification on his phone saying that his Buzz Lightyear toy would be worth $5 million in 2 weeks.
Woohoo!
What are you so happy about, Brayton?
Because I'm about to be rich.
How?
I just found out my Buzz Lightyear toy is about to be worth $5 million.
Brayton rushed into his room to get it, but obviously he couldn't find it.
Ethan, have you seen my Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah. I sold it for $20 so I could buy this Chinese food, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
No!
Brayton really wanted an Iron Man mask for Christmas. He wanted it so much that it was all he talked about. He talked about it during breakfast, while his family watched TV, and even when people were in the bathroom.
Hey, yo, Brayton, can you toss me some toilet paper?
Sure, if you can tell me what I want for Christmas.
I don't remember, Brayton. Just give me some toilet paper.
If you can't remember, I'm not giving it to you.
Ethan got really tired of hearing about the toy and decided to come up with a plan. While Brayton was taking a nap, Ethan snuck over to his Christmas list and changed the name of the toy to something else.
Man, Christmas, Brayton.
Here's your gifts, boys. Merry Christmas!
Brayton opened his bag and saw a banana.
Where's my Iron Man mask?
Oh yeah, I crossed it off your Christmas list, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
No!
Brayton saved up his allowance to buy the Mr. Beast lab because he loved doing science experiments.
Hey Brayton, do you want to watch the new Sonic movie with me?
No thanks, I'm using my Mr. Beast lab to create my own toy.
Alright, whatever.
After watching the Sonic movie, Ethan got an idea. He wanted to make his own Sonic toy too. So he waited for Brayton to pause his experiment to sneak in a few of his own ingredients.
This experiment is mine now.
Finally, Brayton finished the last steps of his experiment and was excited to see his toy creation.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
To his surprise, it was a Sonic toy.
What the heck? I was making a robot panther. What did I do wrong? Wait a minute. Ethan!
Yes, Brayton?
Did you mess with my experiment?
Yep, and it worked, which means I'm a better scientist than you, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Ah!
Brayton was having an awesome day. He found money on the sidewalk, got a cool surprise from his cereal box, and even won his boxing match. It was the best day ever for Brayton, but his brother Ethan was not happy about it at all.
Brayton, how can you be this lucky?
It's St. Patrick's Day, and I found the 4-leaf clover. Here, I got you one too.
Get out of here, I don't believe in that stuff.
What?
Brayton couldn't believe Ethan didn't believe in luck, so he decided to change his mind. Every time he saw Ethan having bad luck, he offered him the 4-leaf clover, but Ethan refused.
Brayton, grow up! There's no such thing as luck!
Fine then. Good luck trying to have a better day.
Just then, as Ethan took a sip of his milk, he realized it was spoiled. It was official. He was having the worst day ever. Frustrated, he turned around, grabbed the 4-leaf clover, and decided to give luck a try.
Wow, luck is real! I believe now!
For the rest of the day, Ethan went around trying out his luck, and Brayton noticed him.
Brayton, you were right! Luck is real! Watch this!
Ethan, no! You're not supposed to push your luck!
Ethan plugged in a cable that was dipped in a bowl of water, and zap, he got shot!
Whoa, Ethan, I think your luck just ran out, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy. Woke up today with a grin on my face. Found $1 on the street, what a perfect place. Cereal surprise, a treasure in my bowl. On my boxing match, man, I'm on a roll. But there's Ethan, arms crossed, looking mad. Watching my lucky day makes him feel bad. I told him how he can be lucky, but he said there's no way he'll ever believe. Ethan, how can you stand there in doubt? Today is St. Patrick's, is what luck's all about. If you want your life to be less hectic, then believe Lucky Charms are more than breakfast. Let me show you how Brayton stays strong. Yeah.
Brayton had a mystery box with a lock on it that he never opened in front of anyone. Whenever he needed to get into it, he would search the whole house to make sure no one was watching. But one day when Brayton was leaving for a wrestling tournament, Ethan got a clever idea. He grabbed Brayton's mystery box and decided to try to open it. The problem was, it was a lot harder to unlock than he had expected. He tried all of his dad's tools, but nothing worked.
I don't get it. How can a toy be this tough?
Then Ethan had another idea. He used AI to create a fake picture of the box being opened and sent it to Brayton.
Ethan, did you open up my secret box?
Yup, Yep, and I took what was inside, too.
Brayton quickly opened his mystery box in front of Ethan.
Wait a minute, it's still in here.
I tried to get it open, but I couldn't.
What?
But thanks to you, now I know what's inside, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Brayton asked Ethan to help him build a rocket launcher, but he really didn't know what he was doing.
Okay, hold this nail steady while I hammer it in.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Brayton?
Of course I do. I'm Brayton the Builder.
Brayton lifted his hammer high and swung it down as hard as he could. Brayton accidentally hit Ethan's wrist and he had to go to the hospital.
Thankfully, it's not broken. Just keep your splint on and it'll be okay. Ethan, you're back. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to break your wrist.
Brayton, relax. It's
As long as your wrist is broken, I'm gonna do whatever you need.
Wow, this gives me an idea. Can you give me a glass of prime?
A glass of prime coming up.
Ethan started taking full advantage of Brayton. He made him do all his chores, feed him, and even do his homework. But one day, Brayton came home early from wrestling practice, and Ethan didn't hear him.
Brayton, it's not what it looks like.
It looks to me like your wrist isn't broken anymore.
Well, guess what? It was never broken, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
I was about to go to the ice cream factory when I remembered I forgot to charge my Tesla. So I decided to take my Rivian, but it needed charging too. I wanted to get there as fast as possible, so I had to figure out which car could charge faster. I drove my Tesla to the supercharger, took my electric scooter from the trunk, and rode back to get my Rivian. I brought it to the superchargers and plugged both cars in. Since their batteries were both low, it would take a while. So to pass the time, I went to the arcade. An hour later, I got a notification that both cars were almost charged. I went back and my Tesla finished charging first. I drove it home and hopped on my scooter to get my Rivian, but on the way there, my electric scooter ran out of battery. Comment what you think I should do next. I was playing Fortnite when my huge 85-inch TV suddenly stopped working. I really didn't want to spend a lot of money on a new one, so I looked online for ways to fix it. First, I tried to give the TV CPR. I warmed up my hands, yelled clear, and touched the TV, but nothing happened. Then I read about doing a remote control exorcism. I said, we call upon the spirits of all remotes past to help this TV find its way back to the light. But still, the TV wouldn't turn on. Next, I decided to try a sacrificial snack. I found every cable I could and placed them on top of the TV, hoping it would work like a magic spell. After watching the TV eat the cables, it still didn't turn on. Finally, I figured I should just pray for my TV. I got down on my knees and was ready to start praying when I noticed that the TV cable was unplugged. I plugged it back in and got electrocuted. I guess I had to give up my life for my TVs. Brayton always punched me in music class because no teacher ever stopped him. Well, until... Brayton, sit your butt down! Wow, now I see why his name is Mr. Falsetto.
You talking to me?
I sure am! I couldn't believe my eyes. A teacher was finally standing up to Brayton.
I run this school. Do you know who I am?
Brayton Smith. From reading your file, I see why people are scared of you.
Yeah, you should be too, with your little high voice.
Ooh. Brayton walked up to me and got ready to smack me in my face. Okay, Brayton, I'm ready. No! Brayton, I said sit your butt down. You're not gonna smack nobody on my watch, Brayton.
Who you think you talking to?
I'm talking to you. As long as I'm here, you're not gonna mess with Desmond or anybody else.
What? Ooh, Saved by the Bell. This ain't over.
After class, Mr. Falsetto wanted to talk to me. When are you gonna stand up to him? The only time I'm standing up to Brayton is to give him my lunch money. No, Desmond, you gotta stand up for yourself, and I'm gonna help you. So when I came to school, Brayton, the school bully, came up to me and said,
Do you know what today is?
A day for new friendship?
Friendship, that's cute. But no, it's a new day for me to beat you up.
I've learned that there's no escaping Brayton's punches, so I had no choice but to brace myself. Mr. Brayton, take a seat.
Ooh, Mr. Falsetto, I'm getting real tired of you. Just stay out my way.
Please, Mr. Falsetto, just listen to him. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm going to tell you one more time, Mr. Brayton. Sit down.
Oh, that's it. After I beat up Desmond, you're next.
Brayton turned towards me and cracked his knuckles when all of a sudden, I said sit down. Mr. Falsetto's singing hurt Brayton's ears so bad that he sat down.
Don't get too happy, Desmond, because I ain't done with you.
When school was over, I stayed behind to talk to Mr. Falsetto. So you want to learn how to do the falsetto scream? Yes, please. I can learn how to sing. Okay, I'll teach you. If you promise to never do that again. Jeez, you got yourself a deal. So when Brayton came home that day, he started searching the house for something.
Hey, Brayton, what are you doing?
Looking for my boxing gloves so I can train. I got a feeling that I'm about to beat some people up.
Can I train with you?
No, Brayton like training by himself. So how about you just get out of here?
What Brayton didn't know is that Ethan already had his gloves.
You want your gloves, Brayton? Okay, I'll give them back.
Ethan grabbed itching powder and poured them in both of Brayton's gloves.
You ready, Brayton? Because things are about to get itchy. Hey, yo, Brayton, I found your boxing gloves.
Perfect. Now Brayton can train.
While Brayton put on his boxing gloves, Ethan went out and grabbed the pool noodle.
Ethan, why do you have a pool noodle?
You're about to find out.
All of a sudden, Brayton's hands started itching. And Ethan started